Welcome back to the Count, where we're counting down the major stories of the week. I'm John Tobacco. Moving on right now to story number 4 in our countdown. Off the hook. It looks like disgraced former New York Governor Andrew Cuomo is once again off the hook. Earlier this week, Manhattan's new woke district attorney announced it. He announced he closed its investigation into Governor Cuomo's March 2020 directive for nursing homes to accept COVID-19 positive patients, a move long criticized in infecting thousands of elderly patients with the virus. And again, less than 24 hours later, Albany County District Attorney announced it would not pursue forcible touching charges against the governor. He's like John Gotti in the old days, like the Teflon Don, this governor. All things are going away from him now. But joining us right now, former Westchester County executive and New York gubernatorial candidate, Rob Astorino. Hello, sir. How are you today?
I'm good, John. How are you?
All right. So what's your reaction to this? Not once, not twice, but twice, Andrew Cuomo in the clear. It seems too convenient to me, Rob.
Well, John, speaking of the count, so we've got new numbers, right? We've got 15,000. I guess that's the new standard by which you can kill senior citizens.
Yep.
With an executive order like he did. At least a dozen, you can be accused by at least a dozen women of sexual harassment or groping or forcibly touching. So if you reach those thresholds, I guess you're eligible to be governor or run for governor in New York and get away with it. But interesting, though, John, I'll throw something out here. So the district attorney in Albany, a Democrat, the district attorney in Westchester, and the previous DA in Nassau County in Long Island, all three dismissed the charges or said there wasn't enough evidence to go forward against Cuomo. The one wrinkle in here is there's a new district attorney, a Republican, that just took over in Nassau County, Ann Donnelly. Be interesting to see with a fresh set of eyes whether or not she thinks there is enough evidence to go forward in her jurisdiction in Nassau County. That's something I think we should all watch. But, you know, Cuomo, again, he gets away scot-free seemingly. He did this back in 2014 when I called him corrupt to his face, when even many Republicans were being very silent. But he shut down the anti-corruption commission called the Moreland Commission.
Right. When
it was leading towards his office and trying to investigate him. He just literally just shut it down.
As soon as it popped up on Joe Percoco's door, all of a sudden the Moreland Commission was no more. But let's talk about the brand new ultra-liberal Manhattan District Attorney, Alvin Bragg. Busy first week here, closing investigations and releasing a memo which lists several crimes his office will no longer charge, including armed robbery, burglary, drug dealing, prostitution, and the one that's really bad to me, resisting arrest. So when these guys are getting arrested, if they beat up the cop or resist, what's to prohibit them from, fighting back to cops? Is there any way to stop this, Rob?
There is, and I'll tell you how. Michael Savage, I thought, was great too, and he was talking about the loonies all over the place, right? You got them in San Francisco, and Philadelphia was omitted from that, but also right. Chicago and LA, et cetera. And so now we got our new one here in New York City who is saying, you can go rob a bank, show a gun, threaten somebody, but as long as you don't actually fire the gun, we're not going to charge you with an armed robbery. I mean, think about the invitations, and then with the cops putting them in jeopardy with resisting arrest. I mean, how is that even possible? Someone is under arrest dutifully, and then all of a sudden they start fighting with the cops and they're not going to be charged with that? What do you think that's going to lead to? The way I would handle it, if I'm governor, and I will be January 1st of next year, there's something in the New York State Constitution, Article 13, Section 13, where the governor has the authority to remove elected officials, including district attorneys, if they willfully ignore the law.
Right.
And so if they don't faithfully execute the law, and in this case, the district attorney, Alvin Bragg, is saying, I'm going to ignore laws. I'm not going to charge people with certain crimes that I don't particularly like.
So
he also said he's only going to go after the minimum sentencing and never going to charge anybody or ask for life without parole. So I would remove him if after a year his policy is actually implemented, because that would be very dangerous.
You're telling us right here, if elected, Alvin Bragg continues with this plan that he's rolling out right now, you will remove him.
Absolutely. And it's been done in the past under very limited circumstances. You could also take cases away from him. The governor
But would
has
you
that authority.
remove him?
Well, yeah, no, you can do two things.
Would you
can take
remove
cases
him?
away and assign it to the attorney general, or you can actually
I don't want to give
remove-
him to Tish James. Would you remove him if this continued?
I would remove. If after a year he willfully ignores the law, I would remove him.
Phenomenal.